hell is this?
Okay. This is take 3. And we can see the comet tonight. Hello everyone, so we have the comet and we're setting up the guider here. I don't think the guider's going to work right now because the moon is really messing things up here. We're just taking 15-second exposures on the one on the right, and we can actually watch the comet move. It is the Christmas comet! The stars are moving too, only because I'm trying to get this guider set up here. And that is true. That is very, very true. Trying to get it where I can get to guide here. So just give me a second. Hang on here. Apparently I moved it up too far. A little bit more. There we go. Sorry about that. Did I close the door? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see it's moving, so that's really cool. You know, 1 second, people. Okay, just the phone rang again. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. I am having a great day. I am having a fantastic day today. I am doing good. Naturally, that stopped working. Naturally. We lost the finder again. I'm going to be getting a new hub. We need more power. More power. we lost it on that one, but that's okay. That's alright. We're just going to keep it going. Calibration failed. I know. I know. It may increase the exposure a little bit, but we got it. Here's what we can do. Oops, spelled it wrong. How come I can't find it on that one? Okay. I'm gonna screw it up. Let's go do that. And we can watch it move. We can do that. Okay, let's try that. 46p. I don't know if this is gonna work. Doubt it. Doubt that this is gonna work. No way. Ah, it didn't work. Darn it. What's it saying? Not stackable. I knew that was gonna happen. Poop. Poopy, I knew that wasn't gonna work. How did I expect that not to work? Here. We'll increase the exposure just a little bit more so that way we can see it. We'll try 25 seconds. Hello, Mr. Victor. Victor, you wanted Christmas music? You got it. You got Christmas music. We'll try 25 seconds. We'll see if that works. Hopefully that star doesn't drift. I don't think it will. We should be in good shape, I think. Let's see. What it's gonna do. Yeah, it's not stacking any of these. I was hoping it was gonna stack them. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a live stack, and I don't think it's gonna work. Let me lower my volume down a little bit here. There we go. Increase. There we go. Well, that's because everybody wants more Pop-Tarts. That looks pretty cool. Now, there's just a hot pixel that's near there, but that's not bad. Let's see, hang on, I gotta move it here. What if I go 2 times? I gotta find it. Where art thou, comet? There you are. It does need to be focused just a smidge. I think we could do that. What do you think? I think we can focus that just a little bit better. Ugh. Hopefully the focuser still works. 1, 2, 3. We'll see what that does. I had such a good birthday today. It was really nice. It was really good. Ran some errands. You know. Had a few things to do. Went to the doctor's, got my yearly checkup. Of course, it had to happen on my birthday, but that's okay. An overall pretty good day. We're 6 days away from the Christmas spirit. It's the Christmas comet. Well, 25 seconds, it seems to be pretty good. It's not too bad. Do I need to get rid of that. Alright, let's try that, see if that works. Go to RGB. Stars drifted on that one a little bit, but that's okay. See if they corrected themselves here. Why did it double? Well, that's interesting. We'll see what the next image looks like. Okay, we fixed it. Sort of. We could probably go longer. I think the stars are going to move too because it's not guiding, so... See how much the stars move. I don't want to go too much because then the comet's going to be a blur. Well, I'm trying to work on the guider here, so I'm working behind the scenes here. I'm pretty sure the last 2 nights, I'm looking at everything here, and I'm pretty sure looking at this here. I'll take a picture of it so this way I know what the settings are before I mess with it and screw it up. Try that, see what that does. That's going real slow. That's definitely not it. Go the opposite direction, see what that does. Nah, that doesn't do anything. Because everybody needs to get more Pop-Tarts. Everybody loves Pop-Tarts. That's a... That looks like it's milkshakes. That's not cake. Okay, so I think I know what the problem is. I think I got it. So like I was saying before, I have the hub out there. It's a 7-port hub, and I'm thinking I got too much plugged in, so the power is not full. So the things that I'm using aren't working. So what I could probably do is unplug it and plug it back in. And that might work with the guider. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it. See if that works. So I just disconnected and reconnected and see if that is the problem. I think I got it. Okay, I think we're good. Hey, we got it! All I had to do was just disconnect it and reconnect it. We're set! Oh, that's beautiful. Now we can take longer exposures. Hallelujah! We are golden now! Now we're gonna be moving! Freaking right! Yeah! The moon does make it hard to get the comet, but I don't care. We got it! Yeah! What? Now the star is gonna be moving because now it's finally gonna start to guide. That's what I'm talking about! Woo! Yeah, baby. 35. Let's see. Gotta get window capture. Okay. Capture 4. Alright, there we go. Now what I'm just doing is I have the wide field camera out there right now, and I'm going to use that as the second screen. Now I'm trying to get rid of the dark markings here, so give me a second here. What if I just take the dark subtraction off? Let's see what that does. Why am I guiding on the smallest freaking star? I don't know why. Weird, but that's whatever. It's fine. Trying to get it right in the middle here. I don't know why there is so much. Ugh. If I do that, let's see what that does. Okay, now we should be able to crank the exposure here. Let's see what it looks like. Nice. Now we should be good. Now it's just a matter of just getting instant focus. The stars will not move now. 4, 5, 6. At least I don't think so anyways. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can actually watch the comet move now. Now I'm trying to find it on the wide field. So there's... Okay, and then there's these two. Okay. Alright. There's that one and that one. Okay. The comet should sit right there. You would think, right? This star right there, that's Alcabe. So actually... comet should be right here, but I don't know why it's not showing up. If I increase the exposure, see what it's going to do. Because it should be right in this area right here. That moon is ridiculous. That star there. There's that star there. Well, see, that doesn't make sense. Where the hell's that star? I see M45. M45 is right here. I can see that. And that's the freaking moon down here at the bottom right. What I'm going to do with the comet here on this one is I'm going to make it a wider field picture so you can really see the whole thing here. Let's see. There we go. Well. Yeah, we might as well just leave that off. There. There we go. What I might do is I might... well... I'm trying here. I'm trying. Try that. See if that works. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm saving every image, so we're good. We're on 43 of 500. So we're going to take 500 of these. And guiding is good for 25 seconds. I'm fine with this. Now just let this thing just go all the way down. I don't care. Stars are perfect. And the comet is pinpoint. If I were to go any longer... Here, we're going to add some more moderators here. There. Hello, Jurgen. How are you today? Jurgen, I don't know if you're in the Christmas spirit, but I did add some Hanukkah music in here too, so that is mixed in with everything. So you're going to be able to see some Hanukkah music, some Christmas music, and we should be good to go. I do! Jurgen, I finally got the comet. I finally figured it out. Hard work freaking pays off. Finally. And the moon is just pissing me off on the wide field because that moon is just so bright. You want to see it? You want to see the moon? Look at that. That's blinding. And we're going to flip it here. I'm going to flip that back to RGB. That moon is so bright. Welcome back, Foxy. Welcome back. Foxy got her wrench. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. She got her wrench. I might add a dark to it. I don't know. Because I tried to add dark frames to this and it didn't work. I don't know why. Ron's back! Captain Ron! Uh-oh. Looks like the guider is... Hang on, we gotta fix it, gotta fix it, gotta fix it. We'll fix that first. Doing two things at once here. There we go. You fixed it. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cap on the T7 and see if I can get darks to this. Here, hang on, let me just... Where's the cap to that? Did I put the cap? Might be down here. I think it's down here. put the cap for that. Yeah. Ha. All right. Go up there for a second. So I put the cap back on, the lens cap on the T7. Okay. Capture dark. Oh yeah, I gotta turn off dark subtraction. Turn it off. Start. So right now, this is just two setups. This is just a tripod that I'm using for this one. Just a simple tripod. I'm just happy that I got this. I mean, I knew something wasn't right. I just had to disconnect and then reconnect, but we're good. There's no clouds. I didn't expect it to be clear again today. I get home and I'm like, what the heck? It's super clear. I'm like, I gotta go after this. I gotta get this comet again. I'm just so glad that we got it. We're capturing darks right now on the one on the left. Let's see what did we get here. I think it might be too long for an exposure here, I think. Why is it going in the negatives? Well, that's interesting. What? I don't understand why it like reset. What the frick? Like faded away. There we go. The comet looks really cool, though. I don't know what the heck the T7's doing. Like, apparently I'm supposed to be capturing darks, but it's just not working. So, I don't know. I'm not... Oh, I'm trying to figure it out. Unless if it's trying to capture the 8 and I'm just going to let it go. Because I'm doing 8 of them, so... But it's saying 0 of 8, so I don't know... It says estimated time 9:40, so at 9:40 we'll see if it's still working or not. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. That comment is really cool. Anybody out there, what would you suggest for a time to get it? Like, as in, like, an exposure time. Because if you go too long, the comet's going to look like a streak. But if you don't get enough exposure, it's not going to come up as good. Jeff, Astro Live Channel, what would you suggest as a time to get a comet? I'm doing 25 seconds. I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that would be perfect or not. It is moving fairly fast through the night sky. So I don't know what would be a good exposure time. I'll wait and see what you guys have to say. It's definitely trucking. It's moving. It is just moving across the sky. Let me pull up the chat here. There we go. How long am I streaming for? Until it clouds up. I'm gonna get this comet as long as I possibly can. I mean, as bad as last night went, tonight is going really well, knock on wood. So, Astro Live Channel, you say 30 seconds. So 30 seconds? I mean, I'm doing 25. And we should be in good shape. And welcome, D, or DDB. Well, I don't do ISO. This is a CCD camera, so I have it set to gain of 20, offset of 120. So I mean, this is working. It's going. This thing is just moving across. Now that bright star that is there, that one is... Am I going to be able to pull it up? There it is. Here, I can actually label these stars if you want me to. Well, I'll just tell you. So, this star right here, that one is HD 29157. And that is a 8th magnitude star. The one that sits next to it is a 10th magnitude star. So you can see it's a little bit dimmer. And then you can just barely see there's a couple of stars right in between these two here. And those ones are really tiny. Those ones are 14th and 13th magnitude stars. So they're very, very, very tiny. So they're in there. You can see them. They're there. Which is really cool. And the star that the comet is sitting next to is GSC 2381-1264. And that one is a 12th magnitude star, so it's fairly faint. Which is really cool. And actually, let me just, Elliot, if you see this message, join us at Bill's when you're done. We need more people on. Oh, so he's playing a game. He's playing a game again. He's playing more games. Maybe for fun, 6400. Yeah, DSLR, I know. I don't have the 3200. I mean, I could crank up the gain and see what it does. But I'm not going to touch it. I mean, this is looking really good. And if I can just get this... Because in Deep Sky Stacker Live, it has an actual stacking comet. You can actually stack a comet one on top of the other. We'll pull up the reference frame. I'm going to pull up the reference frame on Starry Night so you know exactly where I'm looking at. That's LNF. Okay. Starts next to, let me see if I can find it out in the system here, HD 29157. There it is. Where is it in the sky? Let me see. Where the hell is it? It's not on here. Strange. Oh, no, it's, oh, it's a galaxy. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's right. Elliot's here. Don't you worry. Elliot is here. I am working to figure out... Because I'm trying to get a reference frame. Where the hell is it? Let me use the all-sky image, because I bet I might be able to find it from the all-sky. All-sky. Now you can see it up at the top where it says Starry Night. There's the California Nebula. Okay. There's those 3 stars. Okay, I see that. Okay. There's the 3 stars. There's the 2 stars. There's the bright star there. Go like this. There we go. Okay. There's the double star. There's the double there. That's these 2 right here. Okay. I think it's that star right there. Why do they have different names? That's stupid. Why do stars have to have like 6,000 names? That makes no freaking sense. See, there's the double star, which is right there. Okay. It's loading the all-sky image now. And I can see this a little bit better. Yeah, that's those 3 stars. And it comes down. Okay. Still loading here. It's it's slowly loading the files here. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit more. Because these ones are... These are Persei stars. Yes, that's 55 Persei. Okay. Alright, cool. Why does it do that? Streaming 10 files. Oh, it's probably loading. Okay. Then you got these 3 stars, which are right there. Okay. It's so dumb that this doesn't have the comet in here. You'd figure this is Starry Night 7 Pro Plus, and you'd figure that this would have the damn comet, and it doesn't. Why? That is so freaking weird. So dumb. I try to type in 46p, and it doesn't even show up. So what you're doing, what I just need you guys is just to look up where it says Starry Night 7. Like, half the damn screen is, like, ridiculous. And I'm trying to match it because Sky Safari on my phone has the comet, but this one does not. Which is so dumb. It's still trying to stream all the damn files. So the bottom part's probably going to get filled in a minute. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? But, Vic, it's with 2 T's, just to let you know. 2 T's. Oh, there it goes. Now it's streaming. Okay. Oh, more stars. Oh, cool. So now I can really figure it out. Oh, okay. cool. Alright, so that's those there. What's that there? So 3, 5, this is 3. That must be the galaxy right there. That sits between the two stars. Okay. So it goes by a different name. Alright, so if I were to click that... Give it a second. It's HIP 21491. Come back, no. There it is. Uh-oh. I found the star. I found the star, but it's not going where I want it now. Well, I found the star. And that's those two right there, but it's not going through, so... That's okay. So apparently Starry Night has a different name for each individual star than it does for Sky Safari. That's interesting. Never would have thought that. Thought that. T times 2. That's right. T squared. You got it. That's exactly right. T squared. Oh, God. That's funny. I don't really want to mess with the sharp cap, but I could unplug it and plug it back in. And that comet is just booking. I mean, it's just flying across. This is what it looks like the full frame. So you can see how much of how small it is, but how big the field of view is, and you can watch it move from there. What we could do is we can go 2 times and really watch it. If I can find it. There it is. There we go. The question is I need to get it down a little bit lower. There we go. Alright, let me unplug the T7 and hopefully that might work. Trying to plug it and plug it back in is like such a freaking pain in the ass. Yeah, give that comet a speeding ticket. Woo! So I unplugged it and plugged it back in, but it's still... I don't really want to mess with it, though. That's the problem. What's crazy is on the guider, you can see how much it's, like, just messed up because of the moon. It's okay, Foxy, not a problem. Hey, you wanna know what? I'm glad that you got to stop by, and that's super cool. These streams will always be here. What I plan on doing is, now that I have time, is I'm going to go through these streams and condense them. What I did was, I took the last night's stream and I split it into 2 parts. So the first part is going to be about 15 minutes, which I put up at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then the second part I'll have up tomorrow afternoon. So that way it'll be split. And the same thing with this one is I'm going to split it into 2 parts. So the live stream you'll see here will be link only. If you go to my actual YouTube page, it will not show up. Do you want to play on Team Chat at Bill's? How can I if I'm streaming? Unless if I feed it through. Well, that's good that she mentioned me. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. Because I think I've hit the Terminator with the mount for the comet. Because it's right literally at zenith. So you're going to notice that the orange is going to start tailing to the bottom. So I may have to move the mount. Yeah, it's hooking. It's hooking fast. So I think we might be done with the comet. But we did get over an hour. Which is awesome. I just don't know how I'm going to get... let's see, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Let me think. What we're going to do is we're going to move the mount. Because we are at as far as I can go for the comet, because it's going to hit zenith, and then I think that'll be it. I got 95 of them. So that'll be a good movie. So that'll be nice. So let me figure this out. So what I'm going to do... Good night, Mr. Victor. And I am so glad you got to stop in. I got the music going for you, which is always nice. Again, I'm going to have this up. And I will have this condensed for everybody. So this way you'll be able to see it, which is super awesome. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I got it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that one off. We're going to try something here. There it is. All right. I hope he doesn't mind. Somebody ask him if it's okay. Ron, ask him if it's okay if I can run his stream off of mine. It won't let me do it for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Why won't it let me do it? Try that and see if that works. What the frick? Why won't it work? I don't understand. Well, I have his chat room up. I'm trying to see if I can copy over his thing here. Here, we try this. See if this works. I doubt that that's going to work. Huh. For some reason it won't let me sign in through this, which is really weird. That's really odd. It didn't do that when I was trying to go through Jurgen's channel. Oh, interesting. I never had this problem before. Alright, what I'm going to do is we're going to move the mount first. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to move the mount so we're going to get an object. So that way we're not standing around. Alright, we're just moving the mount here temporarily here. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So we're going to go back to Orion because we were going to try to get it last night and the clouds came in, so we couldn't get Orion at all last night, which was kind of depressing. But we're going to get it now. That's super exciting. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get really small exposures first. We're going to get about 10 1-minute exposures. Then we're going to crank it up. And then we're going to get 180 seconds. We're going to get 10 of those. And then we'll do 480. We'll do 4 of those. Well, actually, we'll do 5. And then we'll go all out. And we'll get 600. And we'll get 5 of those. Well, actually, wait. I didn't have this polar aligned. That's part of the problem, is that it's not really polar aligned. I never polar aligned it because I wanted to get the comet. Hang on. Well, we could do short exposures, I guess, because there's really nothing I could do right now at this second. We just fight with it. I'm gonna fight with it, people. Alright, I think I got it. It may not be perfect, but I'm going to work with it here. just working on the guider here real quick. It's bouncing everywhere here. Check something here. There we go. It's very quiet in the chat room tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's... I think we're going to call it a night. We only got 4 watching right now, and... Bill's got all the people watching his channel. So I think I'm gonna just probably get this stuff offline for the rest of the night. Thank you, Astro-Live channel. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, Bill's got 34 people watching him right now. I got 4. And these are 3-minute images unguided, because I'm not really getting the guider to work very well here. Somehow, someway, the finder's working again, which I don't understand how that's physically possible, but it is. I'm going to unplug the GPS feed. unplug it and plug it back in. Now I'm just running tests and everything here, so by any means, if anybody wants to go over to Bill's channel, they most certainly can. I have no problems with that at all. I got what I wanted. I got the Comet, which was super awesome, and that was really nice. So now I'm just running tests in the background here, and really not much really to do at this point. Just working on a few things and figuring things out in the background here. What shocks me is I have no idea how the finder works all of a sudden. That didn't work forever, and all of a sudden now it's working again. So that leads me to believe that the USB hub is not the answer. Yes, I'm actually in the midst of taking it right now. I can actually zoom it in here, actually. This is the full picture right here. And this is M42. Yeah, I got about an hour of the Comet. So, which was super awesome. An hour of the Comet was really, really good. I was very impressed that I got that, and it was really nice. 6 seconds here. And I got Orion in the Finder, which is really cool. You can really see it and really get the real detail out of it. Let's see if I can go to 9 seconds and see. There is some high-level haze coming through. I think 9 seconds, it's just everything gets blown out, so we'll go 5 seconds. 5 seconds should be good for the Finder, so you'll be able to see it, and it's a Meade DSI. I could do... we'll do 60 seconds here. Do 60-second exposures, and then this way you'll be able to see what it looks like. And Tanya, you most certainly can. You could definitely see it. It's always going to be on there. What I'm going to do is tomorrow afternoon I'm going to edit this video. And then you'll be able to see the entire thing. And it'll be shortened. So live, I like to go extremely long. People come in, people go out, do what they got to do. It's all good. And then edited, you can watch anytime. It's like DVR. Watch it anytime, and you can do whatever you got to do. And then actually, what I'm going to show everybody, I'm actually going to zoom in here. See if we can get the trapezium here. Let me just barely see the trapezium, which is these 3 stars right here. It's bouncing everywhere here. Yeah, calibration failed. I'm not surprised. Should I go outside? No. Yes, you should. It's actually right up near zenith, so or zenith. You should be able to see it if you use binoculars. And actually, you want to know what? I think that's what I might do right now. I'm going to see if I can find it with binoculars, and then I'll tell you if I see it or not. Because these are 12 by 50 binoculars. So let me go outside and see if I can find it. You want to hurt your back to try to see if you can find it. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, I could see the Pleiades, I could see everything because I got 12 by 50 binoculars. You could definitely see it with your telescope. Without a doubt, you can. But where it is, again, it's at zenith, so you're looking straight up. So it's not like, it's easy where you can find it. So it's a little difficult to find. But it is doable. I'm not saying that it isn't. Now the GPUSB is not connecting again. So I honestly believe, and Tanya, I know you're late to the show, but what I've noticed is that the USB hub is not holding enough power to carry all the cameras and the programs that I need to. I thought I could, and it doesn't look like I can. So tomorrow I'm going to get a really, really, really good USB hub. So then this way I won't run into this problem anymore, because the Finder screwed up again today. Alright, so where you're going to have to go, let me pull it up here. Well, here, I can pull up Starry Night for you, and I can show you exactly where you need to look. Whoa, that was a big airplane. Was that an airplane that just went through? me see. I didn't get a chance to see that, but of course it's live, so. I'm just pulling up Starry Night real quick here. And then I can show you exactly where to look. I'd have to bring out like a lawn chair or something and actually like lean up and look up, because it's going to hurt my back and it's going to hurt my neck. Trying to look up and everything, it's going to be crazy to try to find it. What the heck was that? Was that an airplane, it looked like? Yeah, that's an airplane that went through. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let me pull up Starry Night real quick for you. And that way you'll be able to see it. Let's see. That is really cool. That streak is just going right across. That is really cool, because that plane went right through. That is awesome. Alright, so let me see if I can make this bigger. And then you'll be able to see it. And then what I'll do... Okay. Alright, so can you see the wonderful Starry Night? Okay. So we're going to zoom in. Okay, and then first what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the wrong grid, because it always puts on the wrong grid every single time, when I don't understand why it does this. That's the grid that I want. Okay, so there's the moon right there. So you know where the moon is. It's like literally right on top. It's crazy. It's how far it is. Okay? Then you have M45, which is the Seven Sisters. Okay? Then you have a star which is up here, which is Husla, which actually is Elnath. It's an orange star. It's going to sit right here. Okay? I know it's kind of difficult and it's kind of hard to figure it out. But you have Attic, and then you have here. Now, the California Nebula sits right here. But of course you can't see that with your naked eye. But you'd have to look for this orange star. There's going to be two stars that are going to be here, Elnath, and then there's like Elkath, which is right here. So you would just look for M45 and then just slowly move over until you see an orange star. Now, this won't have 46p, which is really dumb. But 46p is right in here. Now, the actual star that we're looking for, I'm going to pull it up, and it'll pinpoint exactly what star we're looking for. Now it has moved a ton. Looking for a super bright star that's somewhat in the vicinity. That's this one right here. That's 54 Persei. Okay, what's the name of this one? HIP 2141. Okay, here it is. So, HIP 21491. There it is. So that's the star that's literally right next to the comet. It's pretty close to almost near here to there. So let me see if I can find it with the binoculars, because now I know exactly where to look for. So just give me 1 second and see if I can find it yourself. The moon is making it very difficult to see. That's the problem. Making it very, very difficult to see. I could see the 3 stars. I could see where, in the vicinity of where it's supposed to be, but there's so much moon glare, that's the problem. Like, I can find this star. I know exactly where that star is in the sky. I know exactly where that star is in the sky. That's really tough to find it. It's really tough to find it with binoculars. But it's in that vicinity. Yeah, you're talking like literally it is right at zenith. It is right above your head. It's hard to find. The damn moon. Because that one right there is a second magnitude star. And that one is a second magnitude star. So it should be between the two of them. So if you find M45, go straight up. And then go to your left. And then it should be in between the two of them. Alright, so let me see if I can find it again. See a speck, but I don't know if that's it or not. Because the moon glare is too bad, so, it might not be on there. And it hurts my neck too, because it's straight up. So, when you're looking at M45, you look above that. And there should be like an orange star. Like a reddish orange star. And then you look to the left from that and there's another orange star. And it's between the two of them. So it's really difficult. Now, the best way I would probably say, now I'm going to do this and I'm going to show you, is in, I think it's, let me check my phone. Because it's not going to show up on here. Which is so weird how it doesn't have comets. 46p. And it probably won't show it. Because it's 46p Wirtanen, or Wirtanen. And see, it doesn't, sky objects. Nope. Advanced find. Let's see if I can, let's see if it'll pull it up. 46p Wirtanen. Find. Nothing. it finds nothing. Which is so stupid. Let's put it this way. It's at its absolute brightest right now. And it's going to get dimmer and dimmer. But in a few days, if it's clear, it's going to be near the bright star Capella between the 22nd and 23rd of December. So in 3 days, if it's still clear, it'll be near Capella, which is the super bright star at the bottom. So like if you're going down here, this thing is going to move fast. And I'm going to show you how much it's going to move in the very small span of 3 days. I mean, in 3 days, that's going to be crazy. Okay? So here's where it is right now. I'm going to move it up just a little bit here. Okay, there's where it is right now. In 3 days, there's Castor, there's Pollux, that's Capella. So in 3 days, it's going to truck along till you get to about here. So it's moving in this direction right here. And it's going to just go just below it. And I'm going to move it down here so you can see it. So you can see the little red circle. That's zenith. That's where it's going to actually hook around. So where you see that red circle, that is right above your head. So if I were to move the time down to say 7 754. Now it's a little bit comparable. Now it's a little bit easier. So there's Capella right there. It's just going to move straight across the sky, and it's going to go right there. So we're going to center it, and that's going to be right there. Now what I'm going to do is, since we're waiting, I'm going to check for updates on this thing. No updates available. What do you mean there's no updates available? Update data files. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. We'll update the data files. Maybe it might find the comet. Wouldn't that be cool if it found comets for me? So that's it in a nutshell of where the comet is currently. But as I said, it's moving fast. It's going through super, super fast. So it'll go through its motion. New data files were downloaded. Your asteroid, comet, and satellite positions and or other data have been updated in Starry Night. Well, let's see if it'll find it. 46P. No. Because then if I do slash W-I-R-T-A, whoops, spelled it wrong, T-A-N-E-N. I got HIP 46. That's not even a comet. Where the hell is it gonna take me? Yeah, the light pollution will have something to do with it. I bet you if you were in a dark sky site, it would be absolutely incredible. And it would look really, really neat. But with light pollution and the moon being out at 90-something%, it doesn't help anything at all. Because this comet, it's getting dimmer by the day. And right now it's at about 5, like 5.3, 5.4-ish. The brightest it was 3.9. In light pollution, if you were to go outside right now and look, the dimmest star you can possibly see is about 4. And that's, of course, if your eyes are light adapted, maybe 3.6, maybe 4-ish, because of the light pollution. But that's really stretching it. If I were to walk outside right now, I could probably see 2nd and 3rd magnitude stars. That's about it. Now, if you were in like a dark sky site, you could probably see 4th and 5th, maybe 6th magnitude stars. So, of course, the comet would definitely be visible to the naked eye. So, with a telescope, you could definitely see it. And, of course, if you were to go back on this video, you could definitely see it. As we were tracking it for just about an hour. We were doing really well. So I was very impressed. A lot better than last night. Last night was embarrassing. Until the end. In the end, we got a lot of good things. So not much more really to do tonight, other than just take little images of Orion. Well, you could tonight if you really wanted to. If it's clear, you could. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, if you wanted to do it, go for it. But I'm pretty much done here. Really not much more to do, really. I mean, what I could do is this. Go to this here. Okay. Here, I'll pull up the... Oops, wrong button. I don't want that. I want to pull up nebulosity. And then this way you'll be able to see it. So just give me a second, I'll pull it up. And that's the furnace that's on, by the way, because it's really cold out. So, I mean, if you're going to be going out to the country, it's going to be cold. It's going to be really cold. Preview files. So now I have nebulosity up on the screen here. Load images. Now they're going to be in black and white. They're not going to be in color. Desktop. 46p. That's every one that I took. So we started taking them at 840. And then went all the way till... We were taking 25-second exposures to 9:57. So for about an hour and 10 minutes. And as I said, these are in black and white. They're not going to be in color. And you can actually watch this actually move across the sky. Now at this time here, I didn't have the guider set. So the stars and the comet were moving. But I was doing 15 seconds here. So you can actually see everything moving, and then right about when I got it to 25 seconds is when it started to just click in. So I'll tell you in a second here. So this is 15 seconds, 15 seconds. And then here, this is where it was 25. So now you're going to watch the star, right? And of course, this is when I started to do the guiding. The stars were going to move right about here. And now they should be... Now this is when they moved. It went one way, it went back, it went up, and then it went down. And now the stars were pinpoint. And now watch the comet. And you can actually see the comet move down. How cool is that? I mean, this thing was trucking. trying to think how many I took. Am I still in view? Yeah, I'm still in view. Okay, good. Cool. So it was still moving, and the stars stayed right in place. So I'll be able to put this in a video, like an AVI file or a GIF. But actually, what I could do is I could actually enhance this just a little bit more. Too much. There. That's really enhancing it. Now you can really see it. Now the stars are going to start moving at that point because that's when the mount was horizontal. So I took 93 25-second images of this comet. And each image was great because I want to see the actual comet itself to see how pinpoint the comet was. I'd say that's pretty pinpoint. So that's really neat. So that is really, really cool. So we're about 2.5 hours. Your question is, will you see the green glow if you go out to the country? Probably not, and I'm going to tell you why. If you go to the country, yeah, it's going to be darker, and the light pollution will be less, but the problem is you got the moon to combat with. And a full moon is just absolutely devastating to astrophotography. You just don't want to do it. I mean, you could try to find it, but it'll probably be as dim as a star. Yeah, and it is really cool to see the comet move, and that's what I wanted to do last night, is that you can actually see the comet move and not the stars. So this is a 400% zoom on the comet, and you can actually watch it go across the sky. And look at the stars, how they don't move. Now, granted, what I could do is I could do this. I could make this in color. So I could take the 25-second ones and do all these in color. So that way they won't be in black and white. So here we go. We'll do every single one of these in color. Ready, set, go. We got 95 of them. Welcome back, Ron. We've pretty much, now that you're back, we're still taking some images. We're not doing a ton. What I'm going to do is we can go back to the long exposure here. And you can see here that we're still taking images of M42 here. And what I could do is I can actually show you two at the same time. I'm just getting this here. That way it'll fit inside this box here. There we go. Now I'm just gonna get this down here. It's right now it's processing the 95 images into color. It's debayering every single image. So then this way I'll be able to image capture and show you the comet at the same time. Why not, right? Hello, Ray. And welcome back at Astro Live channel. Welcome back. There we go. Okay. So we're going to let that go for a little bit. We're going to change this. Yeah, we wish that Orion was 0.808 light years away. Actually, this one is 1,400 light years away. And the diameter of this is 34.7. Whoops. Velocity 3. What do I put for that? I can put from before. That sounds good. And then we'll just move this over. Over to this side. And this is not 25 seconds. This is 60. Unguided, by the way. 60 seconds unguided. And I didn't even really... I didn't really do any polar alignment either, because I knew I was going to get the comet. So I didn't really do any polar alignment at all. Here we go. And you're welcome, Astro Live channel. You just gotta keep, just keep going. Just keep on trucking. Well, might as well. What are we on for nebulosity? Where are we? We're on number 30 of 95. Can I move? I can't move it. Okay, I gotta let it go. You can't really touch it, so I gotta let it do its debayering. Am I still playing music? I think I am. I didn't even really look. I think I'm still playing Christmas music. Oh yeah, I am. Well, we're still in the Christmas spirit. And it is my birthday for still another 45 minutes. So might as well. So we're on 45 of 90, so we're halfway there on the processing of the individual images. Well, it was. The guider was working really well. These are unguided. I'm not even using the guider. It's pretty much... Astro Live channel, I think the problem was, and I said this before a few times in this stream alone, is the hub that I was using, it's not the best hub in the entire world. So when I hooked up 6 things to it, it was crapping out. Like, some of the devices weren't registering. Like, for the longest time, the Finder wasn't even showing up. Like, it would be a white screen. And then, magically, the Finder started working again. I don't understand how that's possible. And then the guider started to stop. Started and stopped and started and stopped. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need a second hub. And thank you, Tanya. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing 60 seconds, and the stars don't look too bad at 60. I could probably go maybe 100, maybe 120, maybe. So, and this is just a rough polar alignment. I didn't even really do anything to get it all set up. Because what I do is, before I start imaging, is I have a webcam, Microsoft LifeCam, the 1080p version, taped to the polar scope. So what you see through the polar scope is what you see through the camera. And then, and this is the best part, and I think this is great, a polar scope is flipped. So when you are looking through the polar scope, it's upside down. Which, that's weird because it's like 2 glass, and it's like, you've seen it before, is when you have a glass and you have a word and you pour water into it and it flips it. Same thing with the polar scope. So what I did was, I turned it upside down. So if you turn the polar scope upside down, and then you put the webcam up to it, it'll be in the same position on your app, on your phone, or wherever it is, than where it would be on the camera. Then you just match it. So you say, okay, like for Sky Safari, you can see where it is. I don't know if I could pull it up on... You know what? I definitely could. Here. Let's see here. It is not. It is not a USB 3. It's a USB 2. And I think one of them is a USB 3, and then the other 6 are USB 2. Alright, so here you go. So this is Polaris, which is right there. And Polaris will go around in a circle around this right here. This is the northern celestial pole. And then you just go around in a circle. So what I do is, and I can actually get it even closer so that way the circle can follow. Yeah, it is. Well, it's not a guider scope. All I do is I just use it for just alignment. That's all I use it for. And that's the best part. So you see this here. So if I were to go and do, like, I just take the time here and move it, you can see how Polaris goes around in a circle counterclockwise as I move the minutes around, which is so cool. And then you just get it to be exactly where you want it. So like right now up to the second we can do, like today is the 19th and the time is 11:20. So, like, can I type in 20? Yes, I can. There. So that's to the second where Polaris is in the sky. So then what I do is I load up the camera, and then I shine like a little dim light through the polar scope, and then it will show the reticle. It'll show the circle in there, and then I just use the knobs on the mount to move Polaris left and right, and then the altitude, it goes up and down. So then I just take the circle and I say, okay, well, this right here is just about at a quarter to the left. So then you just move it to where you want it, a quarter to the left, and get it as close as you can to match the picture. And then you're done. Lock everything up, turn it, and you're set, and you're aligned. It takes 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And what I do is I use what's called go to my PC and do a virtual capture from the computer to my phone, and I walk outside and I can actually see it on my phone while I go back and forth. Instead of running all over the place, I can just do it straight out there, and I can control the computer through my phone. It's probably the easiest way to do it. And that's how it works for me. And I've tried different webcams for sensitivity, and the best part is with the Microsoft LifeCam 1080p, the diameter of that webcam is exactly the same diameter as the polar scope. So all you do is you put it up to it, tape it really good, and then you're done. And you're set. Now every like 2 to 3 weeks I have to take the tape off and replace the tape because wear and tear, naturally. The weight of the camera starts to bend down and it's not snug up there. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could glue it. Really wanted to. But I just use duct tape and just duct tape the hell out of it, and then you're set. That's a lifesaver for me because I can get it within 0.4, 0.5 for, you know, the error for arc seconds, which means I can get 15, 20 minute exposures without any problems. So it's not bad. I really can't complain. Oh God, we're doing 180-second images. We don't want to do those. No. So you can see how much drift there is with a 3-minute image without guiding. There. We'll go back to the 60-second images. Oh, it beats it by a mile. I remember doing the manual drift method. If anybody is familiar with doing that, That sucked. That sucked big time. I remember doing that. Where you have to move... You have to set the motor to like 2 or 3. And then you have to like move it one way. And then move it another way. While you're taking an image and you watch the line. And if it creates a V, you're off. You want it to make sure it goes up, down, left, right. And you want to have 2 perfect lines. And if it's not perfect lines, you're not polar aligned. And that's the drift method. And I remember doing that, and that's such a pain in the ass. It takes forever to do it if you're not used to doing it. How is the Polar Master? Because I've never used it, so I don't really know. I've seen a lot of people have it, but I've never used it. Is this done, or is this not done? Oh, it is done. Okay, cool. I need to use it more often, but sometimes I don't want to drag out the laptop and all the cords. So trust me, I know. I used to do it, and it was a pain in the ass. I'll never forget it. Okay, let me see here. Alright, so that's done. We're going to preview files now. Load images. So now we can actually go to the reconstructed ones that I did. There they are. Reconstructed. 95 of them. Okay. Open. And now what I can do is I can actually do this in color now. I just gotta find the damn comet. Where's Waldo? Ah! The hell's the comet? There it is. Okay. That actually turned out really good for it being just a 25-second exposure. Well, that's too much. That's good. Okay, so it was painful having to bend and be in all those positions. I do remember that. I tried the drift method before, but I gave up on it. And I trust me, I know. The Polar Master makes polar alignment a lot easier. It mounts on the polar scope hole in the front of the mount. You line up with the stars. See, I don't know. I've never tried it. So I don't know. I've seen people that have had it, and they liked it. Let's get to where the stars don't move. I gotta write it down so this way I know which one where it starts. So I can start a video. Alright, so this is where it starts moving. What's really cool is though on this one is you can actually see where my actual mount actually moved everything. Which is so cool. How it went one direction and went the other way. That's so neat. And this is where it started. So it started at 31. So it went from 31 to 93. So 62. So I took 62 25-second images. And now you can actually watch the comet. That is so Amazing. In color. Move this here. There we go. That's so cool. So awesome. It moved a lot. I can't believe how much it moved. And that was it. That's awesome. You can see how much this has moved. Wow, yeah, that's moved a lot. The wonderful unguided. Stars probably look like crap. Yeah. It's not terrible for unguided. Not bad. Well, there was a satellite that actually went through the image too. How about that? Just at the end too. Just at the end there was a satellite that came up at the right side of the image. Interesting. I don't know if you could see it at the right side of the where the comet is of the image. Interesting. So cool. Well, we'll go for about another 5 to 6 more minutes, and then I think we'll call it a night, because it's almost quarter to midnight, so I think we're gonna end it, I think. Unless if there's any requests or anything, or I mean, we've been going for almost 3 hours, which is awesome. think we got real much going on. So, if there's any questions out there from anybody that's on, I'm here. Make sure if anybody who's out there who has not subscribed, please make sure to hit that notification button, because you never know. And actually, you want to know what? Astro-Imaging channel, I can actually look that up and see if, you know, the exact time that that image was taken, and see if, what, you know, because it doesn't look like it's on behind. So I don't know. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, okay. It's up at the top. You can see it, yeah, it's at the top. Right here. It was coming up from top to bottom, coming through. So the time on this image is number 93. So this image was taken... Let me take a look and see. And I can tell you the exact name of it. 46B. It's number 93. 93 was taken at 9:56 p.m. Yes, you can see the comet tomorrow if it's clear. That's a big if. So let's see, 9:56 p.m. Any comets came, or any asteroids or satellites or anything came by it. Does not look like it. I just increased the, there it is, right there. What is the name of that? The name of this is SkySat-C4. It went through at 9:57 and 57 seconds. This sucker went right through. That's crazy, and it was like literally right at the corner. The magnitude on this was... Does it even show the magnitude? A lot of information on this thing. Appearing in the constellation Perseus, it orbits Earth every 95 minutes at altitudes of 497 kilometers. It's a distance of 519... That's crazy. So that is a wonderful satellite. Isn't that cool? The satellite that just ripped right through. I wonder if there was any other satellites that went through while I was getting it. There was a couple. They just missed the field of view, though. They literally just like went right through. That was crazy. There's another one. When was this one? 9:50. So which one would that have been? Oops, wrong button. Close all tabs. I didn't want to do that. The 9:50 p.m. would have been number 82 to 85. It should have went like right through the middle, depending on what the magnitude on it is. It doesn't tell you. See, that's weird how they don't tell you the magnitude of these satellites, and they should. Let's see if there's a satellite that goes through. Let me zoom out here. See if I see anything that comes through. I don't see anything. Very well could have been just too dim. Oh, yeah, it's crazy how busy the sky is and how many... Oh, there's another one! Right up at the top left. Hang on, which way is it going? Number 76 up at the top left. That must have been before. That probably was the right one. So I was probably off by like 5 or 6. The time's probably off. Yeah. That's exactly the right one. So what's up at the top left? So here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you? Yeah, you can. Yeah. Top left. How cool is that? So there's another one. And that's the Aerocube 6B. Yep, there it is. And then it goes right across the sky. Look at that! How cool! And that one orbits Earth every 98 minutes. And it's 684 kilometers from Earth. How crazy! Now, is there another one? Let me see. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Where's that one? That's too far. That's below. That won't be in the field of view. Neither is that one. There was 3 of them that just went right by. There's no way that they'd be in the field of view. Nope, that one won't be in the field of view. I'm just checking on the Sky Safari app, which is amazing. Because if you update the minor orbit data, it updates in real time, so it'll tell you all the satellites that have ever been discovered or launched or whatever it is. You can see everything. So if you're doing your late night thing or... No, it's not another comet. These are satellites that are going right through the image. And now we're getting into 8:30, and I don't think there was anything else. Oh, did that one go through? No, that one's gonna miss it just barely at 843. That one's gonna miss it too. Oh, this one might be close. 838. When did I start? Oh, I started at 8:54. So that one's not going to be on there. Darn it. That's poopy. Okay, well, that's fine. So we caught 2 of them, so that's pretty neat. That'll look really cool in the animated movie. You can just see this thing just shoot right across the top left of the sky. Goodbye. That's so cool. Am I still taking images? I am. I have no idea. Yeah. God, I love doing this. It's just so much fun. Especially at a night where I didn't think I was going to be out at all. I had no idea I was going to be out. I think we're pretty much done for the night. I think we did good tonight. I set out a goal to get that comet, and I damn well got it. And that's all I care about. Is that I finally got the damn thing. I love the wisps inside this. This is crazy. I love that. So yeah. I think we're going to call it a night. I think we did good. So we're going to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone that has come out tonight. Not as many as I wanted. But that's okay. The thing on the bottom left cam, that's the comet. That was, I was just going through each image individually. So, yeah. Still, quite a bunch of people came in and out. Bits and pieces. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just make sure that we're sharing. Make sure that we're, you know... And then today's stream, this was spur of the moment. I didn't have this planned at all. Last night was planned. I had no idea. But if it's clear, I'm going to damn well be out here. I'm going to do everything I possibly can. So we're going to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Astro Live Channel. DDB, I know you were on. Ron, you were on earlier. Star, you were on earlier. Victor, Vic, I know you were on. And Foxy, can't forget about you. You guys you guys stuck with me to the end. You guys were on almost the whole time. Jurgen, you were on for a little bit, which is awesome. You caught the comment at the end. Jeff, you were on before, and that's okay. So not many people on, but that is all right. I will edit this episode tomorrow, so I will have the horse head in one episode that will be tomorrow afternoon, and then I will have this one up after that. So you're going to have 95.2, and then this is 96.1. I know it almost sounds like a radio station, but this will be 96.1, and then we'll have 96.2. I'll split this into two. And then I will have a third video that's coming out probably Friday, and that will be the animated version of the comet. So I'll make that into a GIF or an AVI file. So we'll have that one. I'll probably put that one out either Thursday or Friday. And then the weekend, we'll have a processing party. I will process the horse head, and you'll actually get to see it in real time. So lots of videos coming out between now and Saturday. I got a lot of work ahead of me. So make sure you let everyone know that these videos are coming out. Make sure you tell people to subscribe. We want to get to 1,000. We are at 753. You see the big number. Gigantic number right there. So it's right there. So we got to make sure that we get this as high as possible. If we get to 1,000, it's not if, it's when. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will have giveaways. We will have contests. We will have everything. I got stuff already lined up that I'm starting to brainstorm, getting things together. So we gotta make sure we get to 1,000. I don't care what it takes. As I said last night, I don't care if it's your neighbor. I don't care if it's your friends. I don't care what it is. Your dog, your turtle, your fish, your pet rock. I don't care. We need to get the subscribers. 753 is great. The other thing is we need the watch time. I don't know if anybody's familiar with YouTube, but the watch time is the biggest thing possible. So we got to get there. We want to get as high as possible. So, again, thank you guys. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for all the birthday wishes. I spent a half an hour responding to every single birthday wish, which is fantastic.